Moving Guelph Forward, Transportation Master Plan. The City of Guelph is updating its Transportation Master Plan, and we need to hear from you. Guelph is growing, and how we move around the city is changing. That's why we're exploring transportation options to make our city move better in every way. A Transportation Master Plan, known as a TMP, is a long-term strategy that guides our decisions around transportation planning for the next 30 years. The TMP will shape how people move around the city to get where they need to go. This means planning for how people move by walking or using a mobility device, cycling, taking the bus or riding a train, driving a truck or car, and planning for the movement of goods and services. It identifies what Guelph's transportation network will look like, what transportation infrastructure projects will be completed over the next several years, and what transportation policies and programs the City of Guelph will implement, all in order to align with the community's long-term vision for transportation in Guelph. The TMP update is created through technical analysis, research, and input from the community. It's a chance to update the plan with well-researched and community-based solutions. Here's what we've done in earlier stages of the project. Developed the transportation vision, values, and goals. Explored the key issues affecting transportation to establish the direction of the TMP. Examined the existing transportation system in Guelph. Identified the issues and opportunities for transportation improvements. Set mode share targets to help determine the proportion of trips made by walking, cycling, transit, and cars into the future. Developed and evaluated 4 alternative solutions, which are the different options for the city's future transportation network, and recommended a preferred solution based on the results of the technical evaluation and community feedback, which was approved by Council on May 26th. We also launched the project with a panel discussion on the future of transportation in Guelph by leading transportation experts, held citywide engagement with 2 virtual open houses and 5 online surveys, and completed bus priority and bike lane demonstration projects, and engaged with a number of key stakeholders in workshops. After evaluating 4 alternative solutions, Alternative 3, Sustainability and Resiliency, was recommended as the preferred solution for the TMP and approved by City Council. This solution helps us achieve the mode share targets established for Guelph. Mode share means the proportion of trips made by each mode of travel each day. These targets help us make changes to how we move to achieve Guelph's vision for transportation. The Sustainability and Resiliency option is made up of the following priority networks. A pedestrian priority network, a network of wide, landscaped, and well-lit sidewalks in areas of highest pedestrian activity in the city. A cycling spine network, a network of core cycling routes with separated or protected cycling lanes that are designed to support and encourage cycling by people of all ages and abilities. A quality transit network, a network of streets with frequent transit service, where service or infrastructure improvements have been made to reduce travel delay for buses. This could include dedicated bus-only lanes in some places or at certain times of day. Parts of a goods movement priority network, a network of arterial roads that permit truck traffic for more than just local service, and which allow large vehicles to travel through the city efficiently without negatively impacting the safety of other road users, like people walking or biking. And a resilience network, a network of arterial roads that are protecting additional space for flexible uses, such as patio extensions, dedicated lanes for different mobility purposes, curbside extensions, bus bypass lanes, and whatever else the future may dictate we need. So what will transportation in Guelph look like by the year 2051? We've tried to imagine a number of personas that reflect a range of perspectives and experiences with mobility to illustrate this. As a result of the sustainability and resiliency option being implemented, here's what traveling around Guelph in the year 2051 might look like for different people moving in and around our city. Jackie, age 21. Jackie is a full-time university student and part-time barista at a coffee shop downtown. They are also a proud resident of the ward. The fully implemented cycling spine network makes Jackie feel safe and comfortable riding their bike to class, to work, for errands like grocery shopping, and to meet up with friends. Having safe and convenient cycling connections lets Jackie live comfortably without a car, which helps them save money. Sarah, age 42. Sarah lives in a single-car household in Clare Maltby. Her partner needs their car for work, so Sarah takes a bus to her job in a factory in northwest Guelph. The implementation of the quality transit network along Gordon Street and Woodlawn Road has resulted in many efficiencies for Guelph Transit buses, so Sarah's commute has become a lot shorter, leaving her with more time to spend with her family. Imani, age 39. Imani, a full-time power wheelchair user, just moved into a condo in the vibrant Silver Creek Parkway intensification corridor. The enhanced pedestrian realm on Silver Creek Parkway has resulted in wider sidewalks with plenty of shade trees for Imani to feel safe and comfortable rolling in her neighborhood. Imani works from home, so she also gets opportunities to get lunch delivered as a treat by small driverless vehicles that have become a common sight on Guelph's streets and can stop and offload products without impeding traffic flow. Adnan, age 41. Adnan is a single father who lives with his elderly parents in North Riverside. Adnan works in Kitchener, and on most days he commutes using the Kitchener line of the GO train, which has been operating all day in both directions for the last several years. A few times each month, he drives his vehicle with autonomous capabilities to work, which is more convenient now that the new Highway 7 connects Guelph to Kitchener. Adnan's parents walk his 2 children to school along the complete streets that make up their neighborhood. Outside of work, Adnan also loves to see his children ride their bikes safely and comfortably on the Cycling Spine network. Francesco, age 65. Francesco recently retired from his job in downtown Toronto and downsized his house by moving to a townhouse north of downtown in an infill development. Downtown Guelph is a short and convenient bus ride away from his new home, thanks to the quality transit network. With his new free time, Francesco loves attending events in downtown Guelph, where streets are often partially closed for live music performances and restaurant patios in the summer and during festivals. He also enjoys going for strolls through the downtown and on the trails by the Speed River, which is made easier with the new active transportation crossings across the river and the train tracks. John, age 55. John lives in North Westminster Woods and works in Guelph's Innovation District. With many improvements to public transit, cycling infrastructure, and pedestrian realms over the last several years, many people traveling to, through, and from Guelph no longer drive. The resulting reduction in traffic congestion and improvements to Arkle Road with the real-time traffic congestion management technologies that the City of Guelph now uses has made John's drive to and from work in his electric car much more efficient. This leaves John with more time in the evenings to spend with his partner to do things like go for strolls down Stone Road and Gordon Street, where they can stop to shop, get dinner, experience street festivals, and visit friends who live there. We are now in the final stages of the TMP update. The next step is to develop the policies and programs that will support the transportation vision and our preferred solution, as well as the prioritized list of projects to make the preferred solution a reality. Visit haveyoursay.guelph.ca/transportation for project updates and more information on how you can get involved.